Hi Cancer, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your monthly reading for February 2023. Hope you guys have had a great week. I am going to take a quick second to remind everyone that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with everyone, so only take what resonates for you and leave the rest for someone else. Also, keep in mind that the monthly readings are predictive in nature. So if these events are not occurring right now, they may occur in the next few weeks. Let's get started, Cancer. Spirit, can I have the energy of Cancer? Cancer. Okay, that was fast. Okay, Cancer, you are starting out here with the Devil in reverse. It is crossed by the Knight of Swords. Wow, okay. So, yeah, you're getting rid of something here that is toxic. You're letting it go, you're releasing it. Either you have spoken the truth about this or someone else has spoken a truth, and that's what's enabling you to release this and let it go. Now, some of you might be dealing with a Capricorn. That is also true, but I definitely see even if you are, I definitely see you letting go of something that's pretty toxic. I'm also seeing that in the past, you've done the work to get to this point. There's something cyclical about this, and I'm seeing a cycle that's closing out, so that a new cycle can begin. So it's not necessarily you're closing out a relationship. You could be. Some of you are closing out an entire relationship. Others of you are closing out a cycle within a relationship. But whatever it is, it's toxic and you're not having it. It's like you've recognized it and you're addressing it and you're ready for something new. So let's see why all this is happening. King of Cups in the reverse. Now that would be your energy. Very strong water sign energy. It is the highest, the King is the highest of the suit, which I do like that, but it is in the reverse, which tells me that normally you have been vibrating very high. However, closing this out, releasing this toxic energy has taken a toll on you. It may have caused you to pull back emotionally. It could have kind of shut you down. It could have been something that was said to you. But I see you kind of closing off emotionally. And I feel like it's your emotions are a little bit scattered. They're a little bit... they're not steady and firm. They're a little bit all over the place, you know, a little frenetic. And I feel like your emotions might be up and down a little bit, right? I don't feel like you're really emotionally giving to a situation or any situation a lot right now, because I feel like it's almost a recovery type of phase. So, yeah, you're trying to kind of get your emotions back in balance. So let's see what's on your mind. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, you're processing this loss. You're processing this loss. Some of you might be questioning whether or not you have been a little bit codependent. Some of you might be dealing with some financial losses. And I can see you definitely processing the feelings of loneliness, feelings of wanting to be involved with this person or with a person. Yeah, there's a sense of loss here. Yeah, I see it. Let's see what's happening in February. So it's like you understood that there's something toxic here, but at the same, and you needed to let go of it, but at the same time, you're sad about it. You're missing somebody, and that's okay. That's okay. That's normal. Okay, yeah, Ten of Swords. You may even feel betrayed by this person. All right, so let's see how you're showing up. Yeah, I feel like you're exhausted, Cancer. Those of you that are dealing with it, you know, that feeling of betrayal, I feel like you're exhausted from it. So you're showing up here wanting to be happy, feeling like you're seeing things clearly, and wanting to move towards your happiness. Let's see the energy coming towards you. Two of Swords. Someone who's trying to make a decision. They're stonewalling, but they're trying to make a decision. They don't know what to do. They're trying to not be emotional about a decision as well. Let's see what Spirit's advice is. Eight of Pentacles reversed. Spirit is saying, don't do anyone's work but your own. Don't put work into something that is not appropriate for you to do. And there was another sign that had the exact same message in the exact same place. But basically, do your work, but don't do their work. You might be with somebody here that is very good at getting you to do their work, getting you to do for them. Especially if you have some codependency issues that you're working on. I wish I could remember who that was, because I feel like some of the same cards are coming out, but I just can't remember. I'm so sorry. Let's see if any of you guys run into it. If you're doing cross-watching or you're looking at any of the others, put it in the comments, though. Let's look at your outcome. All right, we have the Two of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so you're planning. You're planning. In the outcome, I see planning about the direction you're going to be moving in, possibly a new direction. You're making plans. You're studying and making plans about moving in a new direction. And you are being very patient about this, being patient and investing in it. It's like you're building it. You're learning how, and then you're building it with your mind. Interesting. All right, bottom of the deck is the Ten of Wands in reverse. This is underlying energy. This tells me that you are in problem-solving mode. You're resolving these problems. You're working on the problems. And I can see it definitely here. Your mind is hard at work. So, yeah, you're in problem-solving mode here, because you definitely want to go towards your happiness. So this looks like energy that you have been muddling through. It's been heavy energy. And you're at the precipice of breaking free from that energy, and you're in problem-solving mode as to how you're going to get there come February. So let's clarify. Spirit, why is the Devil in reverse? All right, we have the Hierophant in reverse. Yeah, so the toxic energy here is somebody who is refusing to commit, somebody who's non-committal. They're not committing to the connection, or it could be that they need to break a commitment elsewhere in order to be in this connection, and they're not doing that. Why is the Knight of Swords here? Queen of Cups. So it's you who spoke your truth. Yeah, Queen of Cups spoke her truth. Okay, so yeah, you spoke your truth, and you likely did that, Cancer, from a very enlightened point of view. The Queen of Cups is extremely psychic, very intuitive and extremely psychic. And if you're going to be coming forward and speaking your truth, you're going to do it on an intuitive level. I feel like you just kind of, you likely confronted this person. You just slammed the lid down on that cup of love and you told them what was what. You said what you needed to say, and you said it truthfully and bluntly. And it may have been very shocking to this person. It also caused a situation where, even though the two of you are kind of a power couple and you are suited to each other, you definitely are suited to each other, it still puts you at odds with each other because they did not like it. They did not like it at all. But it empowered you to do so. And I think that you were correct. Now, what truth did you speak? Well, you spoke to them either about needing to exit another relationship to be with you, or you spoke to them about them being non-committal. And that their behavior was toxic. Now, if that hasn't happened, it's coming. In the past, this person slept on the connection. They may have tried to put you in these third-party situations. They slept on the connection. They refused to acknowledge, for those of you that are in a divine connection, they refused to acknowledge that. And so basically, you are wrapping all that up. Your opinion here is, I don't care if I'm in a divine connection. I don't care if I'm in a garden variety connection. I don't care what kind of connection I'm in. I am not playing these games. We're not doing this. It's 23. We're not doing this. And I agree. I agree 100%. You know, even if you're in a spiritual connection, especially if you're in a spiritual connection, these games are beneath you. So I agree with you 100%. What's coming to an end? Well, this person's sleeping on you, not committing, trying to put you in third-party situations. What is beginning? Well, Cancer's going to speak their truth. Cancer's going to boss up. So let's see why the King of Cups is in the reverse. That may not be your energy. It could be theirs, actually, now that you've popped out here as the Queen of Cups. Oh, look at that. There's the Empress. All right, so we have the Nine of Coins. Now, that's what's on your mind, but it's in the reverse. So I'm inclined to think, Cancer, that this isn't your energy that's here in the reverse. It's their energy. I think you pissed them off that you stood up to them. Yeah, because you're showing up here. So this harkens back to you and the Empress, okay? So I think that they're thinking about you. I think that they're pissed off that you stood up to them. And I think that they're realizing just how independent you are. I think they're realizing how connected to spirit you are. And I think that some of them may be feeling a bit inadequate in your energy. Yeah, they may be the one that's codependent, because your energy is not popping out as codependent. Now, some of you may have some of those tendencies, and I'm not judging it. Like, I feel like I have had those tendencies at times. It's not a judgment. These are learned behaviors. But they're seeing you as being strong and independent, and it pissed them off that you stood up to them. If they are in another connection, they are well aware that they're going to have to make themselves single in order to be in this connection with you. But they are looking at you like you are just so strong and so like you got it all together. And I really feel that it makes them feel a little bit incompetent. And it shouldn't, but I think it does. Now, what's on your mind is the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Again, I'm now realizing that this is their energy. So you are thinking of them, you are considering them, and you're either realizing that they are codependent, that they're not as independent and secure as you are. They could be having financial problems. And because you're certainly not, you're here with the Empress, okay? You're very secure. You're in receiving mode. So these are opposite energies. This is you thinking about them. And this is them thinking about you. So you're on each other's minds. And I think that you're accurately seeing each other as well, which your cards do say that you're seeing things clearly. I feel like you're doing very well for yourself, Cancer, and you're realizing that this person is not really doing that well for themselves. But I don't see you judging them for that. I see you wanting to be partners with them, forming a partnership where the two of you, you know, boost each other and the two of you assist each other to become strong and independent. I just don't know if they're capable of encompassing that same energy right now. Yeah. This is also you wondering if they're with another party or if they're single. Now let's look at February's energy. All right. Spirit, can you show me February for Cancer, please? Show me February. Yeah, I mean, Cancer, it's kind of like you just have come out the gate in February like gangbusters. Oh, okay. One more? Okay. All right. There we go. One moment. All right, Cancer, let's see what we've got. We've got the Three of Swords reversed. Again, the Ten of Swords reversed. Now, here it's in the upright. Here it's reversed. We have the Fool. We have the Six of Swords reversed. We have the Nine of Wands reversed. We have the Two of Swords. Now, that's the energy that's coming towards you. The Wheel of Fortune reversed. Page of Cups reversed. Nine of Swords reversed. I'm going to move this up a little. The Chariot reversed. The Star card and the King of Swords. All right, so we have air sign energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Aquarius is very strong. I would say Gemini is very strong. We also have, let's see, Aries is here. Taurus is here. Taurus is strong. Libra is here. Libra's strong. Could be another water sign, such as yourself, a Cancer, or Pisces, or Scorpio. All right, so that's pretty much what I'm saying. All right, so you're entering into February, and there's a very painful ending here. A sense of betrayal is going along with that. But it's like that's a vestige, because that's the cycle that's closing out so something new can begin. You're entering February healing, because we see the broken heart here, but it's in the reverse, and so there's healing that's taken place. The Ten of Swords is reversed. So in the first week, I'm seeing a lot of healing as you move into a new beginning. I don't see that as being a new beginning with another person, but it could be. We'll see. There is some sort of new beginning, though, that you're moving into after feeling stuck for a long time. The problems are resolving. The pain, you've been stuck in pain for a long time, and all of that is resolving. There's a tremendous amount of healing that is going on in the first couple of weeks of February. And it's really centered around you moving into a new beginning of some sort. Now, mid-February, this energy that's approaching you enters. So that's going to come in around mid-February. And we'll have to clarify that to see exactly what it is, but it's the energy of someone who's making a decision, and they're stalling that decision. The Wheel of Fortune is in the reverse. So that person is, they're in a cycle where they're kind of stuck too, and they're kind of holding back emotionally. So they're stuck. Things aren't moving favorably for them, and because they're wanting to kind of begin something new here as well, but things aren't moving, and it's because they're not really making a decision. So they're kind of making themselves stuck. If they make a decision, then the wheel turns one way or the other. Page of Cups is like new love, but it's in the reverse, so they're not allowing it to come in. They're kind of holding it at bay. Now, I don't think you're worried about it. I don't see you being that worried about this situation. It's like you're acknowledging it, you see it, but you're like, oh, okay, all right. You're not that concerned. Because you're working on your healing. So you're not concerned with whoever this is. And we're going to have to clarify to see who that is. But it's somebody who's not really making a decision about new love here, and it's keeping them stuck. They're not moving forward. They're kind of just putting a lot of energy into shifting and moving around in one spot. But like I said, you're kind of like, oh, okay, whatever, because I'm working on my healing. You sit over there and you take your little pretty swords and you flash them out in the moonlight and look all cute and, you know, do your thing, because I'm over here balancing myself and looking good. So I'm the Empress after all. You know, so I feel like you're just not concerned about it. You're very much concerned with your own healing, balancing yourself out. However, I do see you being hopeful as well. So hope has returned by the end of the month, and it does have to do with this King of Swords. So you're hoping that somebody is going to be approaching and coming in an honest and direct manner, most likely an air sign, that they're going to be coming in honestly direct and very, very clear. That they're going to communicate clearly. This is somebody who hasn't been moving forward in the past. It might be the same person that has this decision, but we'll have to see. So let's look at your energy. I see you much more hopeful, but February looks like it's going to be a month of healing for you, and you're just kind of like letting other people kind of move and shift around you. There is a new beginning, though, you have in the beginning of the month of some sort. All right. Why is the sun here for Cancer? Queen of Wands reversed. The Devil. Now, it's in reverse here. And the Three of Cups reversed. Okay, so you're very clear. You've gotten very clear. If this person has tried to put you in a third party, you're absolutely having none of it. You are refusing to be a third party. You're saying, that's toxic. I want nothing to do with it. That would make me incredibly unhappy. No third party for me. You are acknowledging that this is a very strong bond, but yet you're going to move towards your happiness regardless, because you're not going to be a third party, and that's the final answer on that. Now, if there's no third party energy, this person's not attempting to do that. I see you, again, acknowledging a very, very strong bond here. However, you're not taking action towards this connection because at this particular point of time, this connection's not really making you happy. And you can clearly see that because there's toxic energy. And so the toxic energy, like I said before, has to do with not committing. So you're getting very clear about what it is that you want in your life, what you're willing to accept in your life, and I see you really focusing on and moving towards your happiness. Now let's look at this Two of Swords, because I am curious as all get out. Spirit, why is the Two of Swords here? All right, we have the Judgment card. We have the Two of Cups. And we have the Ace of Cups. All right. So what are we making a decision about? Well, we're deciding, King of Swords, because this is a Gemini energy, by the way. Gemini is very strong. Doesn't have to be a Gemini, though. They could just have Gemini in their chart or, you know, being very air sign-ish. So the person coming towards you, they're trying to decide, do they want to partner up with Cancer? Do they want to reconcile with Cancer? Do they want to have a brand new beginning? Is their cup overflowing for Cancer? Are they going to reach out to Cancer? Can this love be revived? And meanwhile, they're sitting over there just flashing their little swords in the moonlight. Lots and lots of flashing of those swords and not a whole lot of, you know, hello, Cancer, can we sit down and talk? So hopefully at the end of the month, they will have a sit down and a come to Jesus meeting will occur. So they're hopelessly in love. You know, this person that is approaching you is hopelessly in love. Now, for some of you, this could be a new person as well. I can clearly see that too. And this is a judgment call that they're trying to make. Yeah, for some of you it is. And for some of you, it may even be both. Yeah, for some of you, it's definitely both. But I mean, Cancer, you've got just options galore, and it's because you've had this shift in energy. And some of you are going to say, well, I'm not seeing those options. Well, if you're sitting on the couch, you're probably not. And some of you are. Some of you are not going out. Some of you are not going out. You're not socializing. You're not, and I don't mean you have to date, but you got to go out with friends, or, you know, if you're not putting yourself in situations where you're going to meet somebody, you can't, you know, expect that it's just somebody's going to fall out of the ceiling onto your couch. That doesn't happen. And that might be a little toxic to think that. So you got to be aware of that. So, I mean, I can't date for you. And trust me, you don't want that. You don't want that. So you got to put yourself in a situation where you can meet people if you want those options. And maybe you don't want those options, and that's okay too. So, you know, you do you. Let's see Spirit's advice. 8 of Pentacles reversed. I pulled that card for somebody in a private reading one time. It was a face-to-face, and it was under advice. They were like, I think God told me I don't need to go work no more. I said, I don't think that's what God told you at all. All right, we have the 10 of Coins reversed. We have the Lovers. And we have the World in reverse. All right, so again, Spirit is saying, do your work, but you don't do someone else's work, okay? In a soulmate connection, this is possibly a soulmate connection. You're not to do the other person's work, right? That's a surefire way to create loss, okay? There's karmic, retribution's not the right word because it's not done intentionally, but there's a fallout that occurs from that, and it is codependent when you try to do the other person's work, and it doesn't work. You can't do that. So you are to do your work, but make an effort not to do theirs. They have to do their work. They have to put in the effort. All right. Otherwise, the cycle that you're trying to end will remain open. Okay, that's in Spirit's advice. Also, you're being given a choice here. The Lovers is about choice, and it's to do with the person in your past, and the choice is to end it because it's been going on a very long time, or to continue to hold on to that person. So you're also being given a choice, and you have to decide if it is something that you want to put the work into, and are they going to put the work into? So there's a couple of messages there for you. Now let's look at your outcome, Cancer. Show me the outcome for Cancer, please. All right. We have the 8 of Wands. There's going to be a rapid change, a rapid movement here. King of Cups. Now, why is all this happening? King of Cups was in the reverse. So that's changing. That by the end of the month, that's going to be a reversal. And we have the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. So in your outcome, 2 of Wands shows Cancer sitting here patiently planning on moving in a new direction, making plans, figuring things out, studying, you know, making all these plans on how Cancer is going to go about doing this. Investing in the time, investing in resources to make this happen. I see discussion going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Not necessarily with this person from the past, but between you and someone. It could be whoever it is that you're creating this new beginning. Now, this doesn't have to be in love. This could be with regard to work. This could be with regard to any kind of a new beginning that you're planning and investing in. I see communication, possibly travel with regard to that. I see you communicating back and forth with someone. With regard to this connection, whether it's new, whether it's the person from the past, I see communication going back and forth. I see you really communicating a lot during the month of February and possibly doing some travel as well. With regard to the person from the past, because that is directly here, that person is going to have a reversal. They're going to become a little bit more confident. They're going to begin to invest in themselves. And I feel like that is because you are modeling that behavior for them. This person is going to be keeping an eye on you, and they're watching you. They're seeing you invest in yourself. And I think that that is going to inspire them. And I do see them investing in themselves. And as a result, they will be opening up more. And I think they're going to become a little bit more loving and a little bit more, a little kinder. Now, does that mean that they're going to be like gushy and, you know, just all about you? I can't say that. But I do see them loving themselves, and that's a big start. I see their emotions becoming more regular, less erratic, and I see them raising their vibration, and that's a lot. And I feel like you are the one inspiring them to do that. And I do think that that is very healing. If they are in another connection, I'm seeing that they are making plans to end that other connection because they do sincerely love you. And I'm going to tell you, Cancer, and I'm not just pulling it out of my hat. This person loves you. I mean, they have the Two of Cups and the Ace of Cups in their energy. So, and they're showing up as the King of Cups. So, I do feel that this person feels that they are the perfect mate for you. And I do feel that they are deeply interested in you and that they love you very much. That being said, I also think that they have some toxic energy, and you've identified that. But I do see them working on it. If they are in another connection, I see them making plans, and they're figuring out how to end that connection. And I do think they will discuss that with you. I'm also seeing that there could be, Cancer, a little bit of a financial loss by the end of February. So be aware of that. It could have something to do with travel, or it could have something to do with this new beginning. So just be aware of that. It could also have something to do with an investment. So travel, an investment, or this new beginning. You might have a little bit of a loss of finances. So be aware and be careful. That's not going to be for everybody, but I do see it. What else? I feel like there was something else. I don't see you committing to this person at the end of February. I do see you holding back with regard to commitment. And I think that that is because you are going to be very careful. You felt a lot of pain here. And so I think you're going to make this person prove themselves. And I think that that's very wise. I think that's very wise. So I do see you holding back on that, but I see an incredible amount of communication, and not just with this person from the past. If there's new people in your life, I see a lot of communication there, possibly with financial investment type issues, or with regard to this new beginning of some sort. Just a lot of communication. It's going to be a month of communication, a month of healing. Yeah. And you are busy, busy, busy in the month of February. Very busy. So, bottom of the deck is the 8 of Coins. And there you have it. So, you know, in Spirit's advice, the 8 of Coins was in the reverse, right? So, again, it's that, which way do you want to go? It's all about these decisions. Do you want to work on it? Do you not want to work on it? So I feel like a lot of you are going to choose to work on this connection. Others of you will choose to work on this new beginning and your own happiness. And others will choose to work on a new connection. I do see a lot of you pouring yourself into work in order to deal with the emotions and feelings and to help to resolve some of the problems. So it looks like a very busy month for you guys. Very busy. All right, I'm going to pull an oracle card for you, and we'll see if there's any further information or guidance. All right, let's see what we've got. This looks like a Libra card. It says obedience. Not that Libras are obedient, though. But it looks like justice a little bit. All right, so let's see what this card says. Obedience. I bet the cross watcher is saying, I think this card means that Cancer should be obedient to whatever I tell them. All right. So it says, there are rules for everything. The sun rises and the moon sets, and they dance together in perfect steps. What rules are you considering when you ask your questions? You will be sorry if you are going to break a rule that is in place to protect you or others. Even though you may not like authority right now, this is the time to obey what has already been set in motion. This is the time to learn the lay of the land and to follow the customs that keep things in order. Learn the steps of the dance before you attempt to change them to suit you. Okay. Well, that sounds a little bit ominous there. I don't know. Somebody needed to hear that. Which one of you Cancers is trying to break the rules? I don't know. Maybe it's for a cross watcher. I don't know. Okay. So, learn the rules before you decide to break them, Cancer. I don't know. Y'all have to let me know what that's about in the comments. Somebody. All right, I hope this has been helpful for you. If this has resonated with you in any way, please go ahead and like this video, and hopefully you will subscribe to this channel. And other than that, I guess I will see you guys in about a week or so, usually or so. in your weekly readings. Namaste.